All right, here's a lesson on solving rational equations. There are three steps to solving rational equations. Number one, we want to multiply both sides of the equation by the least common multiple. What this will do, it'll clear out the variables from the denominator. Step two, write your equation in standard form and then solve for x. Step three, check your answer in the original equation to verify the solution doesn't make the original equation undefined. Example 1, x plus 8 over x equals 6. So we have three terms here, and we're looking for the least common multiple of the denominator. So if we look at the first term, it's just x over 1. The second term is 8 over x, and the third term is 6. So the least common multiple is going to be x. So what we do is we multiply all of the terms by x. So we have x times x plus 8 over x times x, and then 6 times x. So there's step one. Now we cancel our common factor of the x's. Now what's left? X times x is x squared plus 8 equals 6x. Now we're going to write the equation in standard form. So we're going to go ahead and move that 6x to the left side. So we're going to subtract 6x from both sides. Now it's in standard form. Now we're going to factor it. So we set up our diamond. What are the factors of 8 that add to negative 6? And that's negative 4 and negative 2. So in factored form, it'll be x minus 4 quantity, x minus 2 quantity. Then we set those factors equal to 0 and solve for x. So we add 4 to both sides. Set x minus 2 equal to 0, solve for x, and we get 2. Then what we'd want to do is verify that our solutions are holding true. So we would substitute x equals 4 into the equation. So 4 plus 8 divided by 4 equals 6. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 6 equals 6. Then we check the next one. 2 plus 8 divided by 2 equals 6. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 6 equals 6. So both of them are solutions. This one checks, and that one checks. All right, next example, we want to find that least common denominator. So here are all of our denominators. And we want to find the LCD. So we get a 4 and an x. That's how it gets all those to cancel out. So 4x is what we're going to multiply all the terms by. So 4x times 6 over x plus 4x times 5/4, 4x times negative 7/4. Now we cancel our common factors. We have an x, a 4, and a 4. So what's left? We have a 4 times a 6 plus a 5 times an x, and then a negative 7 times an x. So 4 times 6 is 24. 5 times x, 5x, negative 7 times x, negative 7x. What we have here is a linear equation. So we want to combine our like terms. So I'm going to add 7x to both sides. Then I'm going to subtract 24 from both sides. Combine like terms, we get 12x equals negative 24. Divide both sides by negative 12, or positive 12, excuse me, and we get negative 2. Then we have to check our solution. So 6 divided by negative 2 plus 5 fourths equals negative 7 fourths. Well, right now, the left side, the denominators are unlike, so I'm going to increase this fraction by 2. So now I get 12 over negative 4 plus 5 fourths equals negative 7 fourths. Notice that these denominators are now alike. This represents negative 12 fourths plus 5 fourths, which now simplifies to negative 7 fourths equals negative 7 fourths. So it does check. So this is the solution to our equation. All right, an extraneous solution is a solution that has an equation derived from the original equation that is not a solution in the original. So we have a denominator of x minus 2 and another denominator of x minus 2. So the LCD is going to be x minus 2. So we multiply both of the fractions by x minus 2. And then we look for any common factors. The common factors are x minus 2 and another x minus 2. So what's left is 5x equals 3x plus 4. Then we solve it for x. We're going to subtract 3x from both sides. Combine like terms. And then divide by 2. So we get x equals 2. Then what we want to do is we want to check that solution. So 5 times 2 divided by 2 minus 2. 3 times 2 plus 4 all over 2 minus 2. And we get a 10 in the numerator, and then, in the denominator, a 0. And then again, 6 plus 4 divided by 0. What happens is these two fractions are undefined. You cannot have a denominator in a 0 in the denominator, so this makes it undefined. So it is an extraneous solution.